Welcome everybody to Garfield Middle School. My name is Josh Marjoram. I'm the principal here at Garfield. Tonight we are here to commemorate a legendary coach, teacher, and family man from the Hamilton community, Coach Tim Reed. I was fortunate enough to have played for Coach Reed, as I'm sure many of you in the crowd were. We often talk about how many wins coaches have or how many years they coached, but typically we don't hear many stories or talk about what really matters, which is the lessons that coaches teach their players that go beyond sports. One thing that sticks out to me that I still bring up to this day is a conversation I had with Coach Reed in high school. He was talking about how important it was that we are good people and not just good players. Of course, he had his own way to explain this. He said, "Marjoram, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes." At that time, I just thought that was funny, but I didn't understand what he was really saying. And since then, I've thought a lot about that frequently in my day-to-day work. Without a good group of people around me to support me, I would not have been as successful in life. The people we have in our team in life are the most important teammates we will have. Coach Reed was not just a great coach, but a great person. I'm sure many of us in this room are glad he was on our team. I would now like to welcome up our next speaker to the podium. Please help me give a warm welcome to Coach Reed's son, Jimmy Reed.
Good evening, everyone. First off, I'd like to thank everyone for coming on behalf of my family. My mother, Diane Reed, my sister, Shannon Reed, my grandma, Willa Reed, my uncle, Wes Reed. It is incredible seeing everyone come together to celebrate this special moment. As many of you already know, our dad was a very humble man, and he would have a hard time accepting all of this being done on his behalf. Dad spent 32 years teaching, and his efforts have made a lasting impact on many lives. This was very apparent with the outpouring of love from the community since his passing. He left his mark on many people's hearts, and we are all better for knowing Tim Reed. Our family would like to thank Josh Marjoram and the principal here at Garfield and the Board of Education for making all of this possible. Also, we would like to thank the community for keeping his memory alive and sharing with us the impact that he left on the hearts of everyone that came into contact with him. He is truly missed. I was going through some pictures the other day and I came across some statements made about my father I'd like to share with you. A quote from Walter Vickers. I started teaching at Garfield in 1985 along with Tim. We coached basketball together the years I was in Hamilton. Like everyone who knew Tim in any manner, I was immediately impressed by his kindness, calmness, and genuine care for all people. Tim was a treasure for all students he served at Hamilton. I know that words cannot express how good things about my father and that left. Sorry, guys. Okay. I know that words cannot express good things about my father and that the life he led. We pray that future scholars and student athletes see his name on the court and become curious and inspired. I know I may be biased, but my dad was a pretty awesome guy. This floor dedication truly gives him the recognition he deserves. His incredible legacy will live on with this floor dedication and the Tim Reed Scholarship that has been made in his memory. Can the board members please stand up of the Scholarship Legacy Fund? You guys do an awesome job with everything you do. As many of you know, there is a legacy fund created in Dad's memory. Since 2019, the Coach Tim Reed Legacy Fund has provided over 35 scholarships to college-bound seniors from Talawanda High School and Hamilton High School. Coach Reed exemplified the traits associated with an outstanding teacher and coach: honesty, integrity, loyalty, respectfulness, responsibility, humility, compassion, and fairness were all strong principles and core values that Coach Reed modeled daily when interacting with his students, coworkers, players, and people. Our hope is that the floor dedication reaches the community of Hamilton and inspires the young students. His legacy will live on for many years to come, and we are very appreciative of everyone that made this happen. Thank you.
At this time, I would like to bring up Miss Diane Reed and also Coach Reed's mother and also City Council member Tim Knabb for a ribbon cutting ceremony.
Everybody's going to get a haircut.
We would like to welcome you for the first time to Coach Reed Court. Okay, before we conclude, and I am going to let everybody walk around and talk because I know you guys want to do that. Before we conclude, I just need to thank a few people for helping make this event possible. All of our Hamilton City School officials, including those who brought these giant scissors. Please give them a round of applause for supporting this. I would also like to thank our Hamilton City Schools Superintendent, Miss Andrea Blevins, and our school board members who supported this event. Please stand so everybody knows who you are, so we can give them a round of applause. Have to thank Mr. Kilby, Mr. Jeff Kilby, Mr. Tom Schuler, and all of our custodians who worked behind the scenes with the company who completed this project. They did a wonderful job. I would be remiss not to thank the person that runs this gym, Mr. Jimmy Sizemore, for helping me design all this and staying involved the entire time. Shout out to Jimmy Sizemore. Of course, I'd like to thank Miss Diane Reed and Coach Reed's entire family for helping make this night possible and always supporting our schools. And finally, I feel like I'm giving an award speech or something. Most importantly, I'd like to thank Coach Reed for his patience and for always taking care of the Jimmies and the Joes. Thank you guys for coming out today. Thanks, Coach Reed, and feel free to hang around, grab some waters out front, and converse. Thanks for coming.